Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's it's Monday, April 26, 2021. I'm a little taken aback here, and I just realized why. All of my scene transitions are completely messed up because I completely forgot to actually fix all my OBS settings. Well, actually not all of them. I fixed most of them. I just completely forgot to fix I forgot to fix one of them. And that was my stinger alert in OBS. Whoops. Oh well, it happens. Let's actually fix that right now, shall we? Let's fix that. There we go. Alright, there you go. We fixed it. It works. Hopefully. See, the Emperor is pleased. The Emperor is pleased for this. Probably should actually remove that from the GIF library there. Like I said, so hopefully you guys had yourselves a good weekend. I have been I've been a little busy, a little bit also, a little out of it. Little column A, little column B. Positive though, at the very least, apparently as we go through all of our Space Marine GIFs here. That reorganized all my hard drives and such. So major benefit in terms of organization. And I realize how actually important it is, because when you kind of get up to 9 hard drives, you kind of run out of... You kind of become extremely disorganized very quickly. You kind of just throw files left, right, and center. And part of it just simply comes from, you have a... it's like there's a person who basically has a computer for the first time in their life versus a person who has basically had decades worth of computer files. How's it going, Newton? How are you doing? How's your weekend, man? I was just kind of talking about what's been going on the weekend, organized all my hard drives, and realizing how much of a mess all of my files are, and how much it actually has been somewhat actually of a downside towards being towards productivity. You doing good? Playing the demo for EDF World Brothers. Nice. That's right. You guys actually said it was in the Japanese Nintendo eShop there. I gotta admit, I don't know why about voxel style, and I feel like it probably got ruined for me more or less because of the that Pixels movie with Adam Sandler. It's like I look at voxel style and go like, yeah, that's not always the best. Like, it certainly is charming. It has, like, I could see why people love it. But for EDF World Brothers, though, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know why. I'm still very mixed when it comes to like the voxel art style. Like, I acknowledge like doing an entire franchise and converting to a very restrictive art style is absolutely amazing. For a game like EDF World Brothers, because we're so used to like super realism from that. How's it going, Goofy Guy? How's it going, Gog Zero? You unlocked the Grenader. The Grenader? Is there a new class in EDF World Brothers? Because what, it was... Was it, I'm just gonna call him Soldier. Soldier, Air Raider... what was it? Oh, thanks for the follow, Gog. What is it? Air Raider... Oh my god, I am a heretic here. I have completely forgot the other classes in EDF. The Fencer. Oh, what is that last one? She has the jetpack. The Wing Diver. Why do I have streamed that game from start to finish, both EDF 4.1, EDF Iron Rain, and EDF 5, and I completely blanked out on all the classes. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. It's been too long since I played those games. It's I don't know. When you turn your video game time into your streaming time, you end up kind of forgetting a lot of things. Give a guy, how you doing? You're doing okay? Have not been getting a lot of sleep the past few days. Yeah, I could feel you on that. I have not been able to fall asleep. It's actually been really bad. Technically I have 3 finals tomorrow, although you turned in 1 today. Well, hopefully they're not all like tests you have to actually physically be at. And just remember, sometimes the best way to improve your health is to try and actually build a routine. Now, obviously, sometimes our bodies won't listen to us, but making the effort is the most important thing. Making the effort is the most important thing. But for tonight, though, wanted to be able to kind of sit back. And I was watching Cthulhu the Third play 20XX, and I haven't played that game in over 3 years. So why don't we fix that and actually enjoy some of the old roguelikes here? I wanted to actually say, you know what, do 20XX and do some Enter the Gungeon. So your finals are virtual? Oh, very nice. But they're back-to-back? Ugh, I could not imagine taking a virtual final. I can't even comprehend what that would actually be like. Let's see if I actually fixed my stinger transitions here. Hopefully it did. I'm assuming this... Wow, it has been so long. The games won't actually even load. Hopefully this will actually work. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. I know I set a hotkey for this. Oh well. When in doubt, just change it to capture a specific window. The first mission with alien spiders in it. I'll be honest, let's see here. No, spiders actually can be deadly in mass numbers, but only in, like, tight spaced areas. Five, 20XX. I'll be honest, the story of this game does not make sense. The story of this game does not make sense. I'm gonna have to leave for now, because if you don't, you'll be hooked and go into bed. No, dude, trust me. Put yourself first. Put yourself first, get yourself to sleep, and pass those finals, man. That's what I would want more than anything else. That's what I would want more than anything else. Oh, right, we don't have any chips, right? God, it has been so long, actually. It has been so long. I don't remember these pictures. I definitely don't remember these pictures. I know this game had DLC where you can actually play as some more characters, but let's be honest, I'm cheap and I'm not gonna use them. But for now, I thought, why not actually do the daily challenge here? It's a nice seated run. I actually do appreciate that they have literally like daily challenges, weekly challenges, hardcore challenges. Then you have Rush Job and Seed Racer, so you can actually play like a specific seed with friends and such. Unfortunately, like, as great as I actually do appreciate the multiplayer, unfortunately, I've never been able to actually get a good connection with people in multiplayer. It's just never worked for some reason. Have yourself a good night, Goofy Guy, and good luck on your finals, man. You're basically testing every character unlock. I actually like the fact, at least with EDF World Brothers, let's actually jump on in. Let's start this challenge here. We're not gonna take this the daily too seriously. So I might die, actually. I will probably die, actually, knowing that I've forgotten. Really? No. That's the perfect cover. Alright. That's new. That is new. Let's see, what weapon? The Starbeam. That's always a nice one. Too close unit types and a bunch of spiders, not a good idea. No, I would always just... My advice is, I always prefer the Soldier and the Wing Diver. That's always my advice, just stay away. I don't know how people play the Fencer class in EDF. It's a good class, but man, oh man. Speaking of, man, I am rusty. Oh, we're getting armor. What? Oh, really? Jamming my buster. Jamming my buster just for power. You're kidding me. So, is it true you can actually, like, switch between 4 classes at once? Thank you for the screw. Me and Chuckman did quite a few multiplayers, worked out well. Every time I think I actually have some old clips actually about from this game. Basically I played with Cerebro. And whenever we tried it, it was just failure after failure. Like, we got disconnected and desynced each time, every time. I'm sure the Switch version is improved a lot more. I do not remember you having that power. Nothing's better than fire and forget. Max energy at level start. Not bad. Not bad. What do I want this one on? I want this on LB. If there are 3 powers I could definitely recommend always getting, it's the Nova, it's the Ice, and the Fire. And hopefully I'll be able to show you why. Not in this stage, but in future stages. What? Normally those guys drop soul chips. Unfortunately, there is none for the dailies, and I am going to get myself killed here. Also, I really love this game's music. Ooh. How often do you play this game, Gog? Like, have you played this game a lot, or... Let's see, what's this? Trades power damage for energy. Trades energy for HP, power, and damage. Can I even buy both of them? No. And we also have a pet. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. Occasionally. So I'm guessing you've already unlocked everything you possibly can get in this game. Then again, there wasn't actually too much to unlock, thankfully. I don't even know how I made it. Don't even ask the question. Actually, wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna buy that magnifying glass. That was actually worth it. What's this do? Yeah, that was a fair trade. That was a fair trade. Still have a few things. I just like the fact you can unlock together and be a multiplayer. Yeah, it's weird. Multiplayer games have never done a good job. Oh, actually, we can show it off the power of trade now, actually. I thought I actually hit that. I thought I hit that. Wait, can I? No, okay. Damn. No armor. Oh well. That's a rare miss for me, actually. That was a rare miss for me. If I could even actually pay attention to my surroundings for a second. Really? I don't need to lose my health. It's the only thing I have. I would personally wait. I'll admit this right now. I'm not a fan of the pixel art style. Like, games like, was it, Endless Dungeon and such. I was never a fan of, like, the super pixelated style. Oh, thank you. And no, can't buy that. Like, I like that these have basically leaned in, like, you know what, we're obstacle course games. We're obstacle course games. That is what we are. That is what we do. I am amazed I survived that and didn't get hit. That's it. This game just wants me to have energy. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get my health back. Wait till version 2.0. How's it going, Dank Magician? Since you're stuck in a terrible charm pool. Wait, what's a terrible charm pool? Here's one sliding. There we go. Also, I love these upside down pads. Real. Like that weird little flow I love. Although this is really slow for some reason. I think I'm just used to Defiant speed. Attack scales up with health. Nice. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. Wait, no, never mind. That. No damage, really? And there we go, done. Man, a lot of tokens. No. That wasn't a matching piece at all, unfortunately. Was that? Yeah, that was the hover. Wait, it is the hover, right? It's been a while. Fly Garen. Okay, it's this one. So we can actually control our direction. I do love the fact if you get a lot of speed, you can just absolutely go nuts with the owl. The owl set. Not exactly my favorite, though. I think I'm too used to, like, double jump. Man, I am not getting any luck. Let's see. Oh, speaking of double jump, there it is, but I already have boots. Gotta go fast. Charge attacks deal bonus damage. I actually don't know which one I want. I don't normally do charge attacks. What are my stats anyway? 1 strength. Perfect. Perfect, 1 strength. I don't... No, honestly, I'm just gonna hang on to my screws. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to kill him, am I? Can you stay getting stuck the same charms? Let's see. Nothing. And health. They're adding a patch to fix it. Wait, are you talking about EDF World Brothers as well, Dank Magician? I'm a little lost here. Oh, crap. Oh, this actually will hit him. Never mind. I mean, this is gonna work. I'm not gonna complain. That should not have worked, actually. Yay, 1 HP. And a full heal. And this is one of the other powers I personally like. Please note, no animals were harmed in over the course of the test. They were harmed a long time ago. That was a stupid fight. It was so stupid. I love it, but it was stupid. Really? Come on, buddy. Let your guard down. Thank you. This is my favorite reason why I love the Nova. It breaks them. Anytime you got any of these annoying energy beams, and I hate them with a passion. Actually, I'm kind of glad I got the owl boots. The owl boots I normally don't use, but man, oh man, now I'm rusty, and just being able to fly in any direction I want is so good. It'll compensate for my terrible platforming abilities. Especially when I do dumb stuff like this. Although I wish this game would stop giving me energy. Oh no! I don't remember this game. This feels too easy for some reason. Let's see. Yeah. Get the triple. Actually, this is very generous. That was extremely generous. Ooh, grants immunity to knockback. I'm actually glad, though, like, some of the glory zones are like that, because you wouldn't actually figure out the game's mechanics unless they actually did it that way. Also, this is a lot of boxes for the daily. This is an obscene amount of boxes for the daily. It's been probably been way too long since I played this game. Oops, I'm not done with you, am I? Now I am. There should have been something there. No. Just no. Anytime I see these energy beams, I just... No. I just check out completely. Plumber hat. Well, get your jump on. Don't even know why. I forgot I could fly. I'm trying to get a good charm for a Charge Blade. Oh, Monster Hunter Rise. That's what you're thinking of. Okay. I don't know. Anytime someone says Godzilla, I literally think of Goldfinger from freaking Austin Powers. That's like where my mind goes. A good charm for a Charge Blade. What about getting more charge files? Isn't that actually better? What the hell? No. All stats up. Very nice. Oh, this one's going well so far. I already have enough energy, so let's just get more nuts. Ah, finally, the last power I actually want. Couldn't get what you needed, because when you looked into it, the melding mechanic... How is the melding mechanic in Monster Hunter Rise bugged? That doesn't make sense. There we go. And you have immunity to all these icicles. What do you got? A wave beam. You know what? It's against my better judgment, but why not? I'd never used the wave beam. Hey, Sims Mage, how you doing, man? How was your weekend? Was it meant to lock you into a specific charm table? Oh, it wasn't meant to lock you in a specific charm table. Huh. There's gonna be a lot of mechanics I feel like in Monster Hunter Rise I'm just not going to get. Like, I'll probably just wait for the PC release. Where I am now, at least. But how was your weekend, though? Oh god, this is gonna be... Lock the blocks? How the... Oh, right. Shoot. Now I remember. Oh, this one I might mess up on. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get this one. Uh-oh. Nope. I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I knew I wasn't gonna get it. It's been too long since I've actually used that power. Hey, how you doing, Savior? It's been a while. How's your weekend been? God, it's weird thinking it's almost May already. I'm just not in that space. Give me that energy. And, ooh, very safe laboratory. What's our fun here? Power consumes maximum energy and deals tremendous damage. No. 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 I'm not messing with that one tonight. At least not yet. I at least want one run to go right. I want one run to go right. Ooh. Plus, I don't want to lose all my power in just one use. I actually use my powers passively, or actively in this game. The Icy Avenger. Thank you. It's great having immunity to all this stuff. Ah, forget this. Power damage scales up with energy. Wait, it does? Huh. And our last power. Let's actually get our icicles. You don't need a good charm, just gives me more freedom to get to the build. Yeah, that's basically kind of where I am at. Also, I just realized I have 153 nuts. What the heck's a store? I need to buy stuff. I think I like this game as well, just because it was very friendly. It's not trying to be like ball-crushing difficulty or any of that stuff. And also, I should actually just start using this power right away. Assuming I can actually... Right, that actually blocks your shot. Never mind. No, just... You can actually freeze the flamethrowers. It's so good. Like, all the other powers are actually good. Like, if you need to learn how to kill the bosses and such, but... I think once you get used to just doing Buster only, then you kind of enjoy yourself. Also, how the heck are you supposed to get down there? Mixed Match Mastery. Oh, nice. Fashionable Boldness. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier to get out of here. Oh, could have just gone the long way. Should have just gone the long way. Also, I should not cut my own powers. Not another Guinness already? And wait, they're already giving out another Guinness? Why did I grab that? Why did I grab that? That was a really bad idea. Ooh, another glory zone. Light them up. I am going to get myself killed here. Do I even have a buster? I do not have a buster. That is... Wait, do I literally have a part from each build here. Wow, it's a good thing I got the mix match mastery. Wait, did I just get the... No. Wait, which cannon did I get? Oxjack. Oh, charge time reduced. Okay. I can dig that one. Also, I just realized this thing actually fires two. Actually, it has been so long. What the heck is having me fire that? No, there's... shouldn't be anything that's causing me to fire two charged buster shots. Unless... was it the helm? I think it might have been the helm. Yep, charging boost your next attack. Okay, so it is the helm. It has been so long since I played this game. Well, let's be honest, like... EDF does love to just recycle their monsters, and they kind of have to. Also, where the hell are the shops? Thank you. Thank you. There's the shop. What's this? Patchwork. Set requirements reduced by 1 piece. Increase mobility, reduces damage. Attack up, power damage down. Here's you have already any... Wow, I should have had that in the beginning. Oh well. Let's do it this way. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we're still in net positive. I'm not even gonna bother with that one. We already had mixed match. Curious if there any prototype penalties. I don't know if it'll cure me of future ones, but you never know. You never know. I feel like these 3 powers, though, in this game just kind of make things super easy. Come on now. This is the laziest beaver ever. Oh, right, you do too. I'm sure none of them will hit me in this corner. Spend your weekend looking at Steven Universe fan art. Why Steven Universe fan art? Out of curiosity. Yeah, just give me the attack strength. Honestly, what I think I'm hoping for from 30XX is more or less another kind of obstacle course style game. Probably maybe a little bit more, maybe split off paths and such. Probably would love that as well. Uh-oh. Give me that screw. Oh god, I just realized how fast I am. I just realized how fast I am. What do you got here? Well, I'm not switching my stuff. I'm at peak mix match mastery. Yeah, let's grab that, and let's grab that. You just beat the demo for World Brothers. Nice. So what did you think of it? Was it good? Was it worth your time? Does it make you excited for the next one? I'm so not used to how slow this is. Well, I don't need this anymore. I'm not even gonna bother with the glory zone. Yeah. No. What the heck? What's this? Time stopping. Crisis time stopping. What the heck was that thing? I should not have blown that up there. Oh well. Because you love the show, and because possible fusions. Oh yeah, a lot of people love fusions. I blame Dragon Ball for that. I blame Dragon Ball for that. Everyone loves fusions. Honestly, like I said, I feel like Steven Universe wanted to tell too many different stories. I think they finally actually decided once they created was that Steven, you know, basically the send-off to the send-off, I guess. What was it called? Steven Universe Future, that's what it was. They did that whole thing. And they decided, you know, we want to... It's not meant to be an action series. And that's not their bag. Really? Ah, bollocks. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. I am so not used to this anymore. That works. You're excited for EDF World Brothers, the demo, despite not knowing Japanese, you can understand most of the menus. Yeah, that's about right. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, more run speed. These. Let's get out of here. Oh, it's you. Kerr. I love his power, but at the same time, I just never use it. Like, I know, like, it used to be you only get to have 3 powers. Like, that's why I learned, like, oh, these are the best powers. But now you can switch powers. You actually get every single ability. Which I actually do prefer. Oh, bollocks. The only big problem with the universe, honestly, like, that's probably the reason why I never invest myself in fan groups. I never invest in fan groups just simply because of that. There are just people who take a show and just make it like their core part of their identity. And that's never been my thing. That's never been my thing. I always usually just kind of enjoy the show. That's always my best advice. Don't relate the show with the fandom. Because, like, you never know what people are actually going to do. You never know what people are actually going to do. But that's just me. Like, like, if you need the social activity and stuff, hey, go for it. You know. Thank goodness you can crush enemies in this game. Let's see, what's our next weapon? Our next weapon, Scatter Blast. Ooh, it's been a while since we used this one. Who wants a shotgun? No, you don't want a shotgun. Don't listen to you, Black. Don't become famous. You can't buy fame. You can't buy fame. You don't do streaming or don't do anything for fame. It'll never work out well. Can I actually fire through this? No, I cannot. Wait, you needed his URL, exactly. Oh, I know you do, kid. I know you joke, Gog. Like, I'm a serious person, but honestly, there's a time and place to be serious. It's like, if it's work-related stuff, it's like, okay, cool, be serious. Honestly, when it comes to streaming and such, it's me, I just go like, yeah, dude, have fun. Have fun. Too many people spend their time being serious. Like, and it's weird, because I'm a serious person. And I go, yeah, you're being too serious here. What? How are you not alive? How are you still not dead? I've just been using my weapons. Really? And he still hits me. I've just taken what is probably my most hated weapon in this game. Not a fan of the shotgun. But hey, if it works, it works. You need that variety. I can't just do pure safety. No. Nothing special for blowing up the machine. The Death Lotus. Like I said, I feel like the art style in this game has grown on me. As I instantly walk into that because I forget he does that. Oh, you are spawning a lot of those flowers. I am going to get myself killed. Oh, right, it can actually hang upside down on this floor. No, get away. I miss my long range. I miss my long range. I really miss my long range. I am doing no damage to this guy. I'm also going to die from this, aren't I? Nope, not gonna kill him. I can't believe I died from that. I can't believe I died from that. I had my fire shield up and everything. Damn. Damn. That should have been an easy run. That should have been an easy run. Oh, an easy win, and I botched it. And this is why you don't take the shotgun. This is why you don't take the shotgun. Never take the shotgun. You normally ignore fandoms for series. I do the odd line. Honestly, like, it's just a grab bag. You don't know who you're gonna run into. That's the real downside. That's the real downside. That's a shame. Well, since we can't do the daily, let's just do a normal run. Let's just do a normal run on Defiant. And let's play as Ace. The character I'm actually used to. I like Nina. I think Nina is actually better, than Ace. But when it comes to just simply... Come on, there we go. It's like, he's very slowly getting away. Also, thank goodness the hitbox is not your head. Now to get used to not having mobility anymore. But my mindset, just enjoy the content, don't let the fandoms define your own personality. Also, I forgot I had armor on. Nothing there. Slay them all! No problem. Chart charts vaporize enemy shots. Nice. Oh, right. We finally get soul chips now. Now that we need them. I think we have everything unlocked. I thought Defiant sped things up with this game. I guess not. I guess. I had all the nuts in the world, too. But no, like, honestly, sometimes fandoms... Like, there is some good parts of fandom, because they just... You know, it's building off of creativity, and it can be good practice. Like, if you know, enjoying some content thrusts you to be more creative, or create something... Like, for God's sakes, I created a freaking mockery of Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrated magazine, or at least the cover, and I plan to do it again. What the heck is with tonight and getting all the pets? So I'm just gonna get all the pets tonight. Let's get our ice power. Like, just think of everything you do as just practice towards the next big thing. And that's probably the best way to look at things. Should probably start using the dash in this game. Probably start using the dash. I think too many people care too much about what's canon. Like, whatever we find as canonical. At the end of the day, just enjoy the content. Enjoy the stuff people actually create. Well, at least coming back will be a lot faster. Life is too short to try and worry about dictating what's going on. I don't know why I had to go to the other side, but apparently I did. What? Oh, cool. We're on a matching set right now. Personally, with the ace, I like the, I hope we can actually find it, the halberd. The halberd in this game is great. You just become... You remember Mega Man X4, where Zero just became a spinning wheel of doom? That's literally what the halberd is. That's my personal favorite weapon out of the group. That is my personal favorite. I am going to blow up. Oh. Hang on, there's something over there. Hello, shop. Why does this game want me to keep losing health? Whatever. Just 2 max HP. I'm sure I'll find a balance somehow. No, just go in there normally. And no tokens. So much for feeling lucky. Oh, you're gonna be interesting to fight. Been a long time since I fought you legit. Real. What? Max energy. Thank goodness you pretty much get a full heal afterwards. Let's get our... Oh, shoot, I can get both of them. Huh. As an ace main, your favorite is the Plasma Blender to remind you of Grim and Valminway? What's Grim and Valminway? The plasma blender? Oh, the one that actually just does like a bunch of little, like, it just shoots right in front of you. Oh, the Chrysogrim. Oh, from Symphony of Night. Oh, what do I hate more, actually? Do I want to do another ice stage, or... Ah, do I want... Both are good. You know what? We'll just go to the vacuum lab. Let's just go to the vacuum lab. There are literally no obstacles or powers that you cancel out any of the obstacles in the vacuum lab. I don't know why. Like, the ice stages have something, like, use the fire shield. This doesn't have any of that stuff, and I don't know why. Also, yes, I'm going to go for that one screw. Damn it. Like I said, my advice, never worry about... Like, respect, you know, I would say this. Respect the developers who put in the time. Can I actually just... No, I can't. You're gonna be like that, aren't you? Damn it! I am going to die from this, aren't I? Zookeeper Sigil. Repros deal 25% deal. Yeah, extra damage. Nice. Like, I would say just, you know, respect the developers when it comes to their basic stuff, but don't get, you know, it just understand at the end of the day, it's fiction. It's fiction. It's all fiction. Enjoy it the way you want to enjoy it. Lock the blocks. Yeah, see. Oh, crap. That works. This is a lot more generous than I remember. This is a lot more generous than I remember. I have body? No, I don't have any body armor. Well, no one's gonna stop, like, independent developers. Like, there's different... Really? That actually hit. Okay. Like, let's be honest, you don't have the right to the broadest concepts. You never do. Now, get the soul chips. How much? 1 health for 1 nut. Yeah. Already have enough nuts. What I need is health. Speaking of health, nuts sometimes restores 1 health. Can I actually buy all... I can't actually... No, I can't buy all 3. Damn it. Grabbing that. How much damage do I have right now? That's fine. I'll grab this one. Honestly, I'm kind of sad we don't have a Mega Man X today. Like, it really is sad we don't have a Mega Man X today. I would love to... Nope, right, that takes a while to charge. There we go. I'm actually surprised, like, Capcom never did that, especially with what they did with Mega Man X9 and X10. Let's put this on the trigger. Help boost attack, and let's get our last power. I can actually get through this stuff. Respect creators, they don't owe you anything, but don't be afraid to call them up on the bullcrap. Yeah, pretty much. At least in general. Just don't be a jerk about it. I'm very talented in my way of falling. Let's see. Enemies drop even more nuts. Hey, darn right, I'm gonna grab that. You actually like... I'm sorry, I did not like X8. I think my problem with X8 was basically... My problem with X8 was... How to put it? It wasn't so much of the... It was the poor level design. It was the poor level design. Like, everything else was fine. Everything else was okay, but it's like, just god-awful level design. I couldn't get into it. It was... I finished it. I actually streamed it this year, actually. Light him up. Thank goodness that's a no damage. Hey, sweet. We actually got all pieces. X8 felt like one big apology. What is the other part that bothered me about that game? What was the other part that actually bothered me about X8? It wasn't because of Robo DNA or any of that stuff either. I'm trying to think what was the exact reason. Or like the other reason. It was pretty much like the level design. It was the level design. I think that's honestly the best way to describe it. It was level design. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can't just skip this. I'm surprised I haven't found another weapon, actually. I think the other half of it was now you had a party of 3 instead of a party of 2. And like restricting X and such was a big thing too for me. Like just let me enjoy the characters. Damn it. Really wanted that. I really wanted that stuff. I almost want to somewhat dare say that they did a better job. Really? Remember what this boss's weakness was? I actually have forgotten every single enemy's weakness in this game. I have forgotten every single enemy's weakness in this game. I'm gonna get myself killed here. Oh, attacks ignore walls. Nice. Could have used that daily. And left button. Case resonator? Heck? I don't even think I have. Oh, attacks might restore health. Alright, well, we have 1 power, so let's use it. Like, I actually was fine with Axel existing. I know a lot of people weren't a fan of Axel. It's like, yeah, no, this is fine. I think that was the other reason. I didn't like what they did to X. I didn't like the whole pacifist angle they did for him. That was never... That was... Like, I never even saw X as like a wartime, but at the same time, I didn't see him as a character who was a hippie. To broadly describe it. And, like, they continued down that path with all the other X games, too. Like, that was the other worst part. That was the other bad part. But yeah, making him, like, the whole pacifist angle, that's just not practical. That was not practical. I don't know why. I really would like to know why that was the direction. Like, I don't mind X asking and exploring the philosophical concept of why must we fight. But at the same time, you would think you kind of understand the main reason people love stories is because conflict. And most conflict, at least for a video game, is going to be an external conflict. Doesn't need to be like some bloody battlefield or anything outright horrible. It can at least still be enjoyable. He was alright in the other games, he was able to show character. Yeah, like, that was, like, I think if anything, that's, like, just simply asking the question is a good way of building character. But you kind of have to... I'm just really not doing well tonight, am I? Like, I would be gobsmacked if a person literally pulled the lesson from, like, saying, oh, violence is therefore good. Like, you have to be real dense to pull that as your answer. What the? Oh. Yeah, I don't care about shields anymore, buddy. You remember an RPG Mega Man game? That was Command Mission. I wanted to stream that game, but my version's broken. I need to get it resurfaced. Wow, let's see, what do we got here? Where do you have armor? Future stages have glory zones. Well, I don't need those anymore. Let's get that, and let's go. Oh, wait. Give me that. It was similar to Digimon's Cyber Sleuth combat style? Okay, that's different. I remember those Mega Man Command Mission. I love how the bad enemy just kills himself. Smuggles your nuts, but why? Oh no, we have the nut smuggler. I'm gonna take that potato. And I keep forgetting, I should let the nut smuggler actually grab it. Don't. I would really love to be able to get a new weapon. I really wanted to stream that Mega Man Command Mission game. I was so excited. Although on the plus side, that actually did let us play through Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter, and I actually liked that game. That was actually a really good RPG. And I keep grabbing the nuts. Go get that. Good. Go get that. Already? Okay. You know, I was never a fan of the mix match, but hey, this works. Also, I don't know what's going on. I have too much jump. I have too much jump. Also, I'm actually upset there's a token there. There's only one Mega Man RPG I know of, unless you mean the Battle Network games. Like, those are the only other RPGs I could think of. What the? Oh. Wait. Oh, there's a weapon there. Damn it. Hang on a second. I gotta get that weapon. Yeah, no. I hate myself, but we're doing it. I'm grabbing the axe. This is actually my least favorite weapon. This is my least favorite weapon. Because you slam down. I don't care how much damage this thing does. I really hate this weapon. But we're here to have fun. We're here to show it off. Let's see. Look, what kind of game would it be if we didn't actually show things off? Oh, if only I had one screw. If only I had one screw. Also... Ooh. Oh, no, fine. I can't even buy anything here. Forget it. Look, I suffer for your entertainment. Let it not be said. Let it not be said. Also, I'm surprised the daily and this actually intertwine. Although the axe does a ton of damage. The story for EDF World Brothers? Well, isn't the story just the same? Look at Mega Nut. Like, you live on a voxel planet. How much power do I have? Okay, fine. And we'll leave Kerr for last. Can I? Oh, you can take a step forward with the axe. And now they become an executioner. An executioner for what? Oh, you can... I've played this game for like 2 years straight, and I never knew you could actually cancel out of the axe attack animation. I thought you were committed each time, every time. That shows how much I know. The voxel planet you live on actually gets destroyed and split into many different pieces. Ooh. That sounds fun. Ooh. Actually, I just realized also the double jump cancels it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for double jumps. So... Right. Shoot. I forgot. Now that my shots can actually go through walls, they won't actually break anymore. Ooh. Boost my I have the power of... Okay, if I fell in the lava there, I'd be sad. I was about to say... I cannot hit anything in this game. I cannot hit anything. I was about to say, boost my power of nuts. But apparently not. That... More light them up, huh? Probably actually hurry up. What do you give me here? You know, charge attacks or even chargier. What? Oh, the axe doesn't charge. Right, I forgot about that. I forgot the axe doesn't charge. Yeah, I have mixed match mastery. I'm sure I'll come across another piece of armor. Honestly, I've always looked at EEF games and, like, they're all the same story. They're all the same story, just more of like, alright, it's this generation's time to suffer. Ah, darn. What's in the shop? Another Nutmaster. Unspent pays dividends. Oh my god, really? I can actually buy all these, can't I? No, I know I can't. I'm buying you, and I'm buying you. Give me more powerful pets. There we go. Go eat the nuts. You already done? Health and force. Really need another weapon aside from this axe. That did not take as many nuts as I remember. There we go. I think you travel piece to piece fighting missions. That sounds about right. Extra health becomes energy, not the other way around. Okay. I know. Of course you can't. Of course you can't. I am not used to going this way. I'm not used to going this way. Go get him, dragon. Oh, can I just... Oh, I can. Okay, the axe actually just cancels out bullets. It's a charge shot no matter what. It's been way too long since I played this game. The red health upgrades from the main series is back, and there's collectibles. Oh god, collectibles on the maps. Why are there collectibles? I don't need collectibles. There's too many collectibles in games already. Just... I'm getting that token. I swear to God, I hope I get another weapon. Why aren't any of these nuts giving me energy? Thankfully, 3 characters per stage. Basically, I could see someone basically doing, like, all Wing Diver. Just so they have, like, infinite flight. But I think, if anything, when you just play, like, a soldier and have a Wing Diver, just even having a Wing Diver, like, I think that is probably the mechanic I would hope stays in EDF. In future EDF titles. I want to actually see future EDF titles basically let you just play as any character you want. And just, like, switch on the fly. Okay, never mind. It actually, you can't cancel it with a double jump. I just don't have the patience for any of this, do I? I do not have any of the patience for any of this. Please be another weapon. No. If you think I have the patience for this, you are very incorrect. Stats, all stats way up. Neat. This is why I love this void power. It just trivializes the obstacle course. I mean, I could do it, but you just end up having to wait. Or just have poor timing, like me. Or you run into that one little fly. It just ruins everything. Yeah, it's a very big axe. An extremely big axe. What I need, though... I need these nuts to actually start giving me freaking health. Like that. These are the ones I hate the most. Like when they're right in the middle of the platform. They're the worst. Okay, you can cancel it so you can actually move left and right, but... to be honest, if you think I can actually get that timing down, you are very wrong. Alright. Especially when these damn enemies just ruin everything. I mean, the axe does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage. But at the same time, though, it just... I don't know. Ace style, I like playing like Zero from Mega Man X4. I personally just love being able to just be a windmill of death. That's my personal style. Your own style may vary. Oh, well that trivializes things. Okay, so I can't actually block that. Vita Boost. Onward! Finally, to glory! Unfortunately, that means I'm not going to get a new weapon. I'm likely not going to get a new weapon. Ugh. Oh no! you know what? Forget that. No. Yeah, the obstacle course kind of gets a little insane. It doesn't, like I said, I'm not the best at this. I love it, though. I still like this game. Because I know it, like, by fact, it's actually easy. Like, this is not actually a hard roguelike game, and that's why I like it. It's actually pretty chill. Also, oh no, I'm panicking. I'm panicking because I'm using the axe, and the axe just causes, every time you attack in the air, it causes a drop animation. So I'm literally just causing myself to descend each time, every time. I mean, like I could just use, like, the ice powers and just take care of all these obstacles. Like all these obstacles. This is why I love you having the powers. Obstacle, what obstacle? It's done. It's taken care of. We can just move on. If you use the firepower, you're immune to all these icicles. I just wanted the token. Same thing. Oh, assuming I can actually hit these things. There we go. And all those energy beams are just canceled out by the void. You just break them. And it's a lovely... makes the whole thing a whole lot easier. See, normally you would have to time everything. Not anymore. That's why I love it. There's a reward, actually. Like, I feel like if they carry this part of the game over, I'll be fine with having procedural level generation and everything. But, like, honestly, like, if you look how much time you actually have to clear the level to get a speed bonus, we have 7 minutes. You're actually meant to take your time. And plus, there's a lot of other powers in this game that makes the traversing of everything a lot easier, like killing enemies and such. You don't have to actually use... like, you use your powers offensively like that. I just usually save them for the obstacles. Because it just makes things easier. It makes things easier. I actually don't remember, like, a lot of the weaknesses in this. That was my fault. I don't remember a lot of weaknesses in this game anymore, though, unfortunately. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna be doing this. That part can just go away. What the? Oh, I was supposed to climb up. My bad. Yeah, just imagine how much hardcore platforming you would actually have to do. It's just an easy ride. Please. Really? No slot machine? Come on. Alright, what do we got here? In-level shops become very... well, we're not going to be able to do anything with that. We're not going to be able to do anything with that. Oh. Only one right answer for that. Actually, you know what? No, we can actually buy this. One more nut smuggler. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing too much damage. Keeper. More jump. And what's our last bonus? Hey, more damage. There we go. Even more stuff. Now, but I think this is a great game to play. Like, if you're looking for like a good, I feel like a good roguelike can also be a good obstacle course platforming game, and I feel like this game, ironically enough, accomplishes that. Like, actually going through a lot of these things is actually really difficult if you're trying to actually do them legit. Like, even I struggle with these, actually. I'm actually surprised I was able to get that. It's like, technically I could jump. I wish I jumped over this. It's like, oh, I could just jump over this thing. Actually, can I? Yes, I can. Like, it gets to that point where you're... Oh. It gets to that point of ridiculous power. Whoa. I'm not gonna be able to grab that one. Like, just learning how to adapt with all of the power-ups you've gotten is probably actually your biggest challenge. Because sometimes you can just have too much speed, you can't handle it. You might find yourself, like, with too much jump. Yeah, that's gonna get... And you also gotta learn how to use your powers, too. Oh. Okay, you cannot use your axe on the wall. Lesson learned. I would say, like, enter the Gungeon. Of course. No, stop using the axe. Oh, thank God I have a dragon buddy. Thank goodness I have a dragon buddy. That's it, I'm using... Because honestly, like, timing these things actually isn't so bad. It's just learning how to actually deal with enemies at the same time. Because most of them just go in a nice, easy, recognizable pattern. Although sometimes you wish you could actually have the range for it. I probably would be dead 10 times over by now. If it wasn't for all of these additional power-ups. Like, there is an achievement I still have not done. It's actually just simply beat this game without any power-ups or anything. I think it's like a purist purist one. Give me that health, and let's see what we get. Strong arm band. Has a lot of armor. Potato. Another buddy. Glass cannon. What else do we get here? Armor All. Grants speed, energy, and armor. Grants 6 armor. Basic attacks deal much more damage. Let's see. Enemies drop more armor. Trades power damage for energy. Yeah, sure. And enemies drop more armor. I'm not going to use that. We only have, what, 41 health? It's fine. This is more than fine. Come on. Lift your legs. Now to actually destroy all of the reject versions of ourselves. I never understood why, like, we basically Nina and Ace were the incredible crash dummies. Never did understand that part of the story. Also, thank goodness for a stupid high jump. Thank goodness for a stupid high jump. Also, I'm very lucky that this axe just by default cancels out attacks. Where the hell did that thing come from? I don't remember seeing a drone. When the heck did the doctor get drones? I'm not approving of this drone technology. Oh, now I remember, actually, there is a fourth power, actually, you can use that affects the garden. It's the bat's power. The bat's power would freeze those platforms for you. I gotta save our buddy. Leave nobody behind. This is a friendship run after... Fine, we'll use our power dash here. I thought I already did enough running, but apparently not. Nope! That was too much. I had a feeling when I jumped there. It's a shame this thing's more psychological. Like, it'll actually catch up to you. If you let it. But it doesn't actually kill you. Wait. Shouldn't it be... No, it's not. Why is this thing not coming any closer? This game is undermining my points. I guess it doesn't want to come closer? Alright, it's not wanting to come closer. Do you want to come closer now? Come on, I know you want to come closer. Don't walk away from me. You're exploding. Picking. Undermining everything I say. That's sad. Do you actually come closer now? No? No, we're just gonna watch the... No? Okay, fine. There we go. We're done. I still can't believe I died on the daily challenge. Failure note. Fire whoever built this set. Like, actually set them on fire. From the Department of Blame. Like I said, I really do like this game, and I don't know why. Call me shallow. It's the art style. I like this art style. It really grew on me. It hits like that right note of like amateurish. I love, for some strange reason, amateur, not so much amateur game design, but like when you know it's this company's or group of people's like first actual effort, and they actually do a really, really good job with it. It's like dealing with that amateur level of game design. And I love, like, well-honed game design and such. It's like, seeing that is always amazing and such. But, I don't know, I just love it when it's like, just something that's... You take a game franchise, and you turn it into something else completely. Whether it's by accident. I feel like, honestly, a lot of this actually became the way it was by accident. But I just love it. It's enjoyable. Like... I remember actually even playing, like, this actually way back when it was in beta. And man, oh man, this game actually really did grow and change. Like, if anything, actually, that was probably actually the best part. The art style of this game actually improved. They replaced all the sprites, they replaced all the artwork with new artwork and such. And so it was a lot easier to kind of see, like, okay, this is actually good. There's actually an investment. There's effort. Probably actually the best thing. I appreciate the effort. More than anything else. 30XX though, it's like, I don't know, it's the art style. Call me shallow, but it's the art style that's killing me right now. I'm not a fan of the whole pure everything being pixelated. Because it's actually kind of hard for me to tell, like, what's the background and foreground when I tried the demo of that game. And I feel like they already have a dead set art direction, though, unlike this game. Because they actually hired, or they're outsourcing the art direction to another well-known game designer. But I'm just not a fan of, like, over-pixelated game design, I guess? Like, I think I'd rather have something like Mega Man X or Freedom Planet compared to, what was it, Dungeon of the Endless? Or, what was it? What's that other game I'm trying to think of? What's that other one? It's another rogue game. It's the one where you play as a wizard. But you basically get magic spells and such. Like, I looked at that game, it's like, oh, I like the concept, but I just didn't like the art style. It just wasn't fun for me. Like, it didn't grab me, I should say. But then again, I'm never the type of person. Anytime I play, like, a wizard class, I just fall apart. I just become a complete idiot. And I just end up going, oh, okay. Well, this is the way it's going to be, huh? You wish my copy of Command Mission worked, rented a long time ago. That's the reason why I actually finally bought it from a Games Expo. Because I rented it as well, way, way back. But I wasn't able to buy it because, well, income. So I decided, you know what? So I pretty much decided, alright, you know what? It was there, it was on sale, I think it was like $10. And I decided to buy it, but unfortunately, it's so heavily scratched. It was literally giving the GameCube errors and such. And I felt bad, actually, because it's like, Well, this kind of kills the sales of my stream. I just wanted to know the story, because the other problem with Mega Man X, it didn't actually really build a world. I think that's the other downside about Mega Man X. It's like they tried to build a world, but they didn't actually have the characters to support it. And I probably still would have been fine with, like, just go, you know, someone's trying to take over the world. It's a nice, simple, easy plot. It's a nice, simple, easy plot, and anyone can enjoy it. Why don't we switch gears here? Let's actually... I want to boot up, Enter the Gungeon. See, when was the last time I actually played Enter the Gungeon? Also, I need to actually update the, stream info. Give me 1 second. No, I don't need to change the language. Also, when was the last time I played... Last time I played Enter the Gungeon, April 2020. It's been a while. It has been a while since I actually played Enter the Gungeon. Let's see. Let's Enter the Gungeon. Out of curiosity, which class do you actually guys want me to play? I normally default to, like, Marine. Actually, I gotta see here. It actually has been a year. It's been a year since I played this game. And I'll be honest, when I saw Exit the Gungeon, I'm like, I'm not gonna enjoy this game. And I did not want the game, because I prefer the top-down style. I really actually prefer that compared to the side-scrolling. I just know I'm really bad with side-scrolling games. Let's see. We got the Paradox. We got the Bullet. Oh yeah, so we did actually, yeah. So this is actually one of the few games I actually did 100%. Oh, thank God, you can actually just... So which character do you guys want me to play as? I'll take the first person who actually says anything. We got the Robot, the Hunter, the Convict, the Pilot, the Marine, the Gunslinger. The Gunslinger basically is kind of like your superpower. He's your superpowered human. Why can't I switch to the Bullet? There's the Bullet. The Bullet and the Paradox. I used to always love playing as the Pilot, but I realized, I think if anything, if you're new to this game, the Marine's the best. Just because it's the easiest. Because he gets one more hit, he gets a lot better accuracy, and his Marine pistol is amazing, actually. Like, especially compared to, like, everyone else's. Well, I guess no one wants... Actually, is there a random... There's no random, is there? Actually, well, you know, we'll do the old-fashioned random. Pilot it is, then. Bullet seems like... Do you want me to play the Bullet? I'll play as the Bullet. I can remember how to actually play this game. Yeah, what was it? Ammonomicon. So the Bullet starts with... He starts with a sword. The sword is called Blasphemy. Has infinite ammo, does not reveal secret walls, and it's Betrayer, because you're bringing a sword to the Gungeon. Let's see. I'm a Bullet too. Who needs bullets when they are a bullet? Provides immunity to contact damage, and rolling into enemies deals increased damage. So you can literally dodge roll into enemies. Pretty useful, honestly. Let's see here. Let me check, actually. The only experience with this is watching your little brothers play co-op. Oh, man, they're playing co-op. Good on them. Let's see. We're not going fast. This is the rain. Give me back my single color chests. Okay, so this is still on, so... Yeah, so this is a non-rainbow run. Let's go with the default options here. No, I don't want to do that. So each of these basically will change a way to actually play the game. I think we actually have everything unlocked in this game. Let me check. I think there's something I'm missing. Actually, probably, yeah, actually there are guns I haven't actually unlocked yet. Haven't gotten the high caliber. Haven't gotten the Zilla shotgun or the JK-47. I don't remember how to unlock them, though, unfortunately. It's been too long. Do I have this one? Yeah, I already have that. I have the Predator. I don't have Rubenstein's Monster. I don't have I've done all the achievements, but I just don't have everything unlocked. So I don't have Buzzkill. I think these are probably weapons that were added after. Yeah, if I don't have Glass Cannon, I definitely... Let's see... Any items I haven't found yet? Yeah, oh yeah, there are definitely items. Oh god, there are definitely items I haven't found in the Gungeon. There's a bullet I haven't even discovered. I don't know if the game added, like, last time I played this was when the, yeah, the infuriating notes. Or the rat run. Oh god, should I even try and do a rat run? Oh god, I don't think I remember a rat run. Yeah, so we've done all the bosses, too. Alright. I don't think there's anything else for me to buy. No, there's nothing else for me to buy. We have bought every gun we can. Well, let's go in the Gungeon. I'm going to be very rusty with this. Okay, good. It actually remembers my default controls. If you're at full health, you will actually just simply, the blasphemy will actually shoot projectiles. It is considered a stupidly good sword because you get good weapon because you get 2 in 1. The downside, just like The Legend of Zelda, if you get hit, you lose that power. Also, it would help if my accuracy was true. Also, you can cancel bullets, too, by hitting him with your sword. Because, you know, sword's kind of broken. Look, the Master Sword has gone through a lot. It's been through a lot. Even the cuckoos look different. Nope, you get... Really? Ah, come on. Oh, well, shoot. Well, there goes my... Well, there goes my range. It's time to melee everything. Unfortunately, I can't use the ammo for anything. Can use that health, though. What do you got for me, buddy? You got keys, huh? And what the heck? Already? Okay. You know, the worst part is I actually don't remember. No, I'm just gonna buy one of these keys here. There. I don't remember my controls. I do not remember my controls at all in this game. I would be surprised if we actually beat this run. I would be very surprised if we actually beat this run. Ooh. Wow. I'll take this as a slime dungeon. I know, was it 8-Bit Drummer plays this game a ton. Like, he does beast mode with the stranger, because he was the last character that actually became unlocked with this game. So, like, he can actually do a run. If you have, like, beast mode, which basically gives super speed, like, everything just increases in speed. Like, this is it at normal speed. Now imagine if you actually double everything. Let's actually... Let's get this secret. Because I do want to actually go there, but I want to find... What was the... Okay, still go up. I want to at least get a gun. I would love to get a gun. Okay. That's definitely going to be a chest I'm opening. Really? Let's see. Is that everything? That is everything, okay. Bazooka! Let's see. Do I remember... I do not remember how to switch my weapons. There we go. Okay. So you can press B to actually hot swap between two weapons. I have completely forgotten. Oh, not you. Not the king. The Bullet King. Screw the Bullet King. I mean, technically, this is actually okay. Maybe not, never mind. Also, very quick reloading. Oddly enough, Bullet King is actually one of the harder bosses in this game. He may be on the first level, but man oh man. JK-47 seems like the best weapon. I would love to be able to get that weapon, actually. I want to see what that weapon does. We got the MAC-10. The MAC-10. Alright. Oh, right. We have to have to... Let's see. Please don't be a mimic. Okay. You're not a mimic. How did I... Okay, I have to wait. Like, I knew there was a way to actually not have a pick up the hearts. Oh, come on, give me that junk. I want the junk. How much money do we have? 31. Yeah, no, I can't even buy... No, actually, I can buy one thing. Give me that key. Alright. Unlock that, and let's do the slime. Let's do the sewers. I'll see if I can actually do a full run. The Oubliette, that's what it was called. Chamber 1.5. Where things get disgusting. You know, it's a problem when the shotgun shells are starting to wear radioactive suits. No! Oh, come on. Oh, obstacle rooms, why do you hate me so? No. Also, I love the music in this game. Please, kill the thing. Alright, I'm gonna have to start using my guns. This is actually going to be a problem. Alright, where's my Mac 10? Alright, fine. I guess we're just using the Mac 10. Hey, bug boots. Sweet. Immunity to poison. Oh. So the little Deadeye guys. Hang on. If they only have like an eye patch or they have one eye, they actually know how to home in on you. So they'll actually... I am going to die in the oubliette, and I do not accept this. Do not accept. Also... Look at that. I do not want to die in level 1.5. I thought I would be able to make it further. Oh, God. Okay. Get away. Oh, right. Ooh. Right, I'm immune to poison. I can actually use that to my advantage. So are they. Game, please, give me a heart. Have a heart, give me a heart. This is not how I want this run to end. I am not using my one last key for that. At least not yet. I have standards here. It may have been a year since I played this game, but I have standards. Oh. Oh, God. Well, there's your nuclear throne tribute. What is with this game? I desperately need a heart. Maybe I'm just not cool enough. I have no coolness. The game where coolness is an actual stat. No. Give me my sword. There we go. Uh-oh. Just gonna walk into a bullet, and it's gonna be sad. You know, I would love to have keys, but please, I need health. Don't... Shadow bullets! Oh, and another key! Like, can I buy both? No, I can only buy one. Shoot. Fine, living off the edge. You know what? No, I can't take the risk. Give me that armor. I need something. Anything. Get in there. Really? Well, at least that takes care of that problem. No, not the mushrooms. Ah, damn it. Oh god, I completely forgot I had blanks in this game. Thankfully, like, everything in this game is telegraphed. That's probably why I like it. Everything is telegraphed. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. The game is showing mercy. Alright. Please don't tell me that was the entire floor. Well, of course it was. Alright. Give me that key. Let's see what's in this chest. Oh, life orb. What does the life orb do again? It's been a very long time. Drains will from foes. So it's just a beam weapon. I could have sworn though. Why is there only one chest? Oh, there's probably more after. Okay. That makes sense. Can't give any tributes. Nope, I think we're going with as is. Let's go fight the boss, and then we'll go grab the crest. It is time to fight the blob. Blobby Lord. Thankfully, you can hit these guys even if they're not on screen. Of course, that won't stop you from still missing, though. Don't ask how I actually can still miss with a freaking rocket launcher. There is a will, there is a way. We thank you, bees, for your sacrifice. We thank you, bees, for your sacrifice. Thank goodness. M1911. Let's go get ourselves that crest. Let us move on. Now let's make sure not to get hit ever again. We could do that, right? Just never get hit. It's fine. Actually, wait a minute. We could do one thing. Let's pray to the gods. Pop bullets from nowhere. That is one of the few blessings in this game. If you ever see a shrine, you can actually buy some good. There's some good blessings and some bad blessings, but overall, they are blessings, and those blessings will actually give you some. That shrine in particular, which is a tribute to Nuclear Throne, will actually give you free bullets. What's the green box with a gun on it? That is known as the Gun Muncher. You can actually feed it your guns, and you can actually, well, you get more guns. The downside about the Gun Muncher, though, it requires a lot of guns. And I mean a lot of guns. When I say a lot of guns, I mean a lot of guns. We're talking 5 to 6. Have yourself a good night, Newton. You have yourself a good night. No. Do I even have... I don't even have the, Do I have the... Do I have the bullet shells for it? 18 shells. Nope, I can't do it. I accept your challenge. Nope, gotta get a few more shells. few more shells, then we'll do his challenge. So he'll actually always challenge you to actually do something. And we'll grab that in a second. Yeah, I'm definitely not buying the nod key this run. I am doing god-awful. I am doing way god-awful. I completely forgot what his attack was. I have completely forgotten how to dodge his attack. Oh well, so much for the other floor. Yeah, this eye patch guy there, he will track where you're actually shooting. Or where you're moving. So he'll actually shoot, like, in the direction of where you're running. I always found that to be actually, like, a really good enemy to fight. There we go. Can I actually just run back there? Yeah, I can. Let's see. When was your challenge again? Oh, Clob. Wait, clear this room with a... Really? A Clob? Oh, well, that would explain it. That would explain it. Damn it! So much for getting... So much for the challenge reward. I am really bad at this now. Claw, please. Actually hit the freaking enemy for me. Thank you. Oh, cool. Actually, well, apparently... There's some challenges where you can't actually get hit. There you go. Money, we also got the trick gun. It's an interesting weapon. That'll just be a nice fodder weapon. Let's see, where's my sword? Oh, thank goodness. We can actually get a refill. No! Ah, well, whatever. It's fine. Man, at this rate, I'm not even going to be able to do the actual final boss in this game. You know, I don't even care. Really? Well, we got our first synergy. What the heck is it? The Submachinist. What the heck does the Submachinist? What, do I just... Oh, right, if I actually had ammo in the other one, I actually would have been able to use both of them in sync. That's the bonus for the Submachinist. But yeah, Enter the Gungeon though, it's a good actual game, but I'd say, if anything, it's a game that actually, very much like most other rogue games, really focuses on rewarding people who just... It's like a snowball. People who snowball. And I really should actually be killing the other guy. I should kill you. Oh no. What? Oh no. I forgot you can actually get caught on fire in this game. Because the whole stat coolness actually just rolls everything over. You know what, I'll just save the glass for the boss. I'll save the glass shrine for the boss. Yeah. They commit more blasphemy. And there's our boss. Real. Ladies and gentlemen, the vampire. The vampire, you can actually give your health, and he'll give you shells. A lot of shells. A ridiculous amount of shells. So many shells that I'm actually tempted about that. I'm actually tempted. Was not expecting that. Never mind. I guess we can't actually use the... He just does not want me to win tonight. Making every basic mistake. The run. Oh, thank goodness, we actually got some help. Damn it! Aw. Stupid like. I think that's actually our only actual good chest. Yeah, it was actually. Alright, what do we get? Oh, the blocker. The Betrayer Shield. It's actually a gun. Alright. Please tell me you have health or something. You have a key. Can I even buy both? Oh, thank God I could buy both. Have you heard of Dungeon Party game? Yeah, I heard. That's it. That's the other game I was thinking of when it came to pixel art and comparing it to, compared to 30XX. Crawl. Yeah, I have, actually. I remember gifting that to, CDI Games. Unfortunately, I never actually I never heard back from him, though, like, how the game was. Like, the art style, to me, is the one thing that kind of, meh. It's the one thing that kind of throws me off on it. Let's just go with... Not actually... Blasphemy blocking bullets is still good. Oh, not the Gungeon. Man, I'm just not getting any good bosses I want. Oh, the Ammo Conda, that's it. Ooh. Please, game. Please, Nope, please, use that blank. Both of my... I can't believe I haven't broken a single thing. Well, at least we did it flawlessly. Thank goodness. Actually, no, both are good. It's actually mods fighting for control of who's the actual... Yeah, I remember that game. Like I said, I definitely remember that game. I just never got to play that game myself. Yeah, I'd rather... How much? Perhaps a share 24. I think I'll stick with... Actually, I just realized I just threw myself in a terrible situation. Let's see. Let's get that back out and blasphemy. Yeah, I think that's the problem. I don't really have people to play those party games with. I mean, if I did, like, I would probably actually have enjoyed it, but I don't. Like, I feel like actually making multiplayer in this day and age is a lot hard to do. And it's not because of, like, the netcode or anything like that. It's more or less... It's just more or less we just don't have... We don't have the time anymore. How are you not dead yet? Thank you. Thank you. Don't. Okay, so you can kill them. Oh, not you. Just talking from experience, my favorite has to be the Steam version, so it's supposed to be Gaben. Ooh. Hang on a second. Honestly, I don't think, like, any version of Crawl would be fine. Like, it just depends on getting enough people to actually buy it. I need to actually refill this. Favorite monster you can play as? Ah, come on, really? Dodge roll and every... What is over there? Shooting all these random bullets. Yeah, like I said, I know about Crawl, I just never got to play it. I feel like that's the same with a lot of people who make multiplayer games. Where the hell are you? Get over here. Thank you. Let's see. It's a free heal. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. That works. It's local. Oh, that makes it even worse. I thought it was multiplayer. Oh, right. The trick gun actually turns into a shotgun. I forgot about that. It's a pistol and a shotgun. Go. The gun is a lot better than I remember. Oh, sweet. Let's actually... Oh, what? Oh, right. Okay. No! Where? Wait, why is this only 600? What do you mean already full? There we go. There, 600, 600. Perfect, they're both full. Yeah, so my synergy with the machine pistol... Yeah, I can fire both guns at once now. Both solid, but we'll use the Betrayer's Shield right now. Got that. Also, thank goodness for warping. Thank goodness for warping. Like, I'll be honest, like, we're oversaturated with how many games are actually out there. I do not remember this gun firing this fast. I do not remember this gun firing this fast. Yeah, but games like you need the online multiplayer nowadays. You need online multiplayer. I'd hate to put it that way, but we really do need just online multiplayer. I'm still amazed like we don't have a standardized netcode or anything. Ooh. I got greedy. I thought I could kill him with just the sword. Green, it's fine. Hey, Fahrenheit, how you doing? Blame com crap. Aw. You haven't played Crawl if online has it now or not? I don't know. Like, I feel like that game has already used its time here. How you doing, Fahrenheits? It's obvious you want to blame Comcast for something. Unfortunately, it sounds like it's out of your control. So what game were you playing? What game were you streaming this time? Tonight we were playing some Enter the Gungeon. It's been a long time. I watched a streamer I watched, Cthulhu the Third. Not play this, but actually play 20XX. And I wanted to actually play some road games. Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, really? War of the Lions. Dude, Final Fantasy Tactics, that was a good game. I want to refill the stinger. It's been a while since I played this game. I'm very rusty. I'm extremely rusty, actually. Were you playing like the PSP version or the PlayStation version? I know a lot of people give the PlayStation version a lot of crap, but that's the one I grew up with, and I actually am fine with the script with the way it was. I'm just gonna burn out. The Adrian so far just got some kid called Lusso. Wait, what chapter are you on? Oh, well, that's just gonna blow up. Lusso? Oh, right, they changed all the names in the PSP version, if you're playing that version. Chapter 3? Oh, you're very far into that game, then. You're very far. If I remember correctly, that game was only 4 chapters? It was not a very long game. That much I definitely do remember. Do I really want... Nah, I guess I don't need battery bullets. A little torn here, actually. A lot of good stuff here. Well, at least I have an item. I forgot how to use items in this game. I think they put it to B? Enemy bullets go wide. Okay. Let's use our last key. What the heck's over here? Roll the bones! Enfeebled and blanked. I lost a... Well, that was a waste. That was a waste. I lost a heart. I lost a heart. But at least I got a free heal, though. And I can use my sword again. Luso might be exclusive to the mobile... Oh, you're playing the mobile version. Oh. Well, that's a whole different can of worms there. Yeah. I'm just getting the worst of the worst. Okay. Alright. I see how it is, game. You haven't played... I apparently ignored this game for 2 years, and this is what I get. This is what I get, huh? This is what I deserve, apparently. Ooh! Please stop throwing claymores. Nope. You can just forget it. It's really weird having the mobile port of anything be the best one. I don't know about that. I think if anything, it's just the more modern version. That's the way I would look at it. Alright. Now I'm tempted to go and buy those bullets. Actually, I think I will. I'm gonna buy those battery bullets because I think there's a synergy. There is not a synergy. I was wrong. I have been lied to. I have forgotten everything about this game. Because the blooper is a shotgun, and I would have thought that actually would have played nice with it. Oh well. Anything I missed? Oh, right. Junk. We gotta get that junk. Never leave a good junk behind. Mobile port solves many of the quirks. I didn't even know the PSP version had quirks, but then again, every game has quirks. Let's see. This is when we start. You know, and actually the Betrayer Shield. Yeah, the Betrayer Shield's fine. This is where we start fighting the undead. Oh, come on. Right off the bat. I dodge roll into a bullet. Come on. Oh. No. Get over here. Come here, kitty. Please, game, come on. There. The only Final Fantasy Tactics you played is the GBA version. Oh my god. I want to say I feel sorry for you, but at the same time, there are people who like that game. I couldn't enjoy it. Quite, just to put it simply, the, what do you call it? What's that system called again? The card system. The card system. That's what it was. Nope. Go away. Go away. I don't need homing bullets. Please, let me actually hit it. Last played the mobile version a long time ago. Yeah, the law system, that's what they called it. Was not a huge fan of that. It was just bad for me. I think part of it just because I tried to min-max in that game like I did in the original. Alright, I gotta find out what button actually... Is it actually A? No, it's not A. Alright, it's not A. Would you please stop? What the heck was the... Hang on a second. I've been playing this game suboptimally because I do not know my own controls. And I have... What the hell are my controls? No. That's not it. I don't use keyboard. Dodge, roll, shoot, aim up, aim down, flank. X is item, okay. X was item. I use a very weird control scheme with this game. I like playing this like a twin-stick shooter. I like playing this game like a twin-stick shooter, so I have like everything on the buttons. Excuse me, sorry. And I'm also not paying attention, apparently. I'm really not paying attention. Yeah. Oh, you're still alive. That is a hypocrisy that's happening there. A free heart, and at the same time, the vampire's there. Luso comes from the sequel in Tactics Advance. Oh, so they did guest appearances then. Okay, if they did guest appearances, that would explain why I've never heard of Luso. I still remember the commercial, though, for Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. Where they do, like, they treat the commercial, it was a hotline. Call now to save the kingdom of Ivalice. Go. The reason I'm using the blooper, it's a light gun. Also, I'm not getting any ammo as well, and this is actually a pretty trash shotgun. Oddly enough, like, I play this game in the most inefficient way possible. I easily... Speaking of inefficient, I just lost all my health. I would very much... There. Oh yeah, no, they definitely use that world for everything. They use that world for everything. Really like... Damn it! Where the heck are my guns? There we go. blasphemy, and I have some bullets in here. I thought the main character Taxus was the woman for the longest time. That's understandable. I mean, it's sprite art. It's sprite art. And the way they were, like, really, the gun was not loaded. There we go. Wake up! Wow! Alright, yep, sure. Can I please actually have a normal gun? Thank you. Chocobo Dungeons... Chocobo Dungeon wasn't, wait. They remade... Okay, Chocobo Dungeon was not on WiiWare. It was just a Wii game. It was actually a dedicated game. I'll tell you right now. I actually own the original. And it was definitely a it was a full-on disc. Like they call it, was it Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody? But it was I forgot what the... No, actually, hang on a second. Like, Chocobo Mystery Fables? Hang on a second. Give me one moment. There we go. Okay. Final Fantasy Fable, Chocobo's Dungeon. I have the entire game. Honestly, like, it's strange how that one actually got the re-release. It's understandable why that one got the re-release, just simply because it's the latest version of it. But it got bad reviews when that game came out. That game got really bad reviews when when Chocobo's Dungeon actually came out. Like, it's weird, actually, how people, like, now all of a sudden loved it. Oh, come on. I not want to die here. Oh! Dungeon be praised. Oh, okay, I'm buying that, I'm buying that heart. I need to buy it. No choice. How much is the ammo? Yeah, 45. This is not the time for junk, it's the time for hearts. Game does not like me. Game does not like me. It was too stupid. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. The Crystal... Not Crystal Bearers. Damn it, hang on a second. I own a lot of these games. Yeah, it was Crystal Bearers. I have to buy this one. No, actually, I did get the instruction booklet with it. Yeah, okay. And I have an unopened copy of Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. Yeah, My Life... Oh, yeah, My Life as a King and My Life as the Dark Lord. I've streamed both of those games, actually. Yeah, those are the WiiWare games. Okay. Oh, come on. This game hates me. This game hates me. Every boss I actually suck at, I'm having to fight. the kill pillars. Oh, God, I hate these guys. Oh, well. Ooh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, forget this. No, get away from me! Nope. Please, for the love of God, bees, do your job. The Thompson? What? Future gangster. Oh, goody. The heck? Oh, hang on a second. I completely forgot how to actually drop drop guns in this. This will actually be useful. Maybe I drop a gun. Hold down, okay. I don't know, I like both. I enjoyed both of them. Where is it? Actually, do I even need... Do I need to sell anything? Hang on a second. Arming rounds. Get another key. Wouldn't be so bad. Well, you could just always homebrew. You could just always homebrew. I said it was down. There you go. Give me all those. I don't want to get rid of any other guns. No, probably not. Yeah, well, you know, I'm fine with those. Alright, let's go. Actually, no. Those charming bullets is something actually worthwhile. Review. And... Block no shield is actually really good. Yeah, you know what? How much were those hearts? How much were the heart bullets? How much were you? You were 98. By that. Gotta remember, I keep always forgetting how to use the shortcuts. My advice is just to homebrew. Like, if you really want to play that, play the game, just homebrew it. Yeah, no, forget the charming bullets. I'd rather... The key, to me, is the better one. Alright, let's... Submachine gun... It's for bosses. I need to actually get ammo. Let's just use the trick gun for now. Trick gun will take care of enemies. It's a shotgun. It's also the forge. This has been a terrible run. This has been a terrible run. No, not you, little bastards. Go away! Whoa! Damn it. Really? This is... Get out of my life! You stupid spider. Also, thank God the enemy rolled a 1. He rolled a 1 and killed himself. Oh, I forgot about that attack. I have forgotten about I've forgotten every single attack. I'm not a fan of the Binding of Isaac, honestly. I was never a fan of Binding of Isaac. Not because of the art style. Actually, that was, if anything, actually the last thing that bothered me. Oh, God almighty. As a day to spray and pray. Today is that day. I wanted to save this for the end. This game's not letting me. Yeah, give me the bullet. Give me the heart too. I think a lot of people liked it just because it was something different way back. And to be fair, it really was. I think there's just better games now. Oh no! I have no idea what's going on here. Yeah, I'm so dead. I couldn't even see what was going on. That was the worst. I lost all of my health from that. I'm trying to think of, like, actual roguelike games. Like, there's a lot of good roguelike games I love. Ah, you stupid disciples. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. Fine. It's not fine. Fine. That's what we call, like, crawling to victory. Just crawling. No, just keep using it. Just keep using it until it's dry and hope to God we get some ammo. No, get away from me! Get away from me, you! Like I said, oddly enough, like, it's not the art style or even the humor. I just didn't find, like, the gameplay to be... It falls in that, was it? Kind of like, I can't believe I'm actually going to compare it, Balan Wonderworld. It's too simple for its own good. Alright. Kill you. It's too simple for its own good. Like, for what it's trying to achieve, at least. Like, the religious themes, all of that stuff, didn't bother me. None of that stuff bothered me, oddly enough. Oh, come on. No, I need you. Oh, I definitely need you. Like I said, there are very few things that actually offend me. Like, strangely enough, I'm not like, it's very hard for me to actually take offense to stuff. This is really bad, actually, for me. But I can definitely understand why people would choose to take offense for, with Binding of Isaac. Oh, thank God. Okay. Is this actually... No, this... Oh, that sucks for the synergy. Okay. I'll say I'd rather use the Blockner. I'd rather use the Betrayer Shield. Alright. Oh! No! Ah! Blocked another bullet. I was hoping he wouldn't fire. I don't think a lot of people understood what a rogue game was, actually. The boom... Really? The boomerang? Come on. At this late in the game, you're throwing the boomerang at me? I'm gonna guess this is the boss. Yeah, enjoy that resource rat. Yeah, that's the boss. I think if anything, the weird part about rogue games is that they're not exactly technically their own genre. What the hell am I oh, not you. Really? Get over here. What? The hammer? You're not supposed to be here. You're definitely not supposed to be here. You're definitely not supposed to be here. Oh, please don't count as actual damage. Thank you. Thank you. Like, it's hard for me to actually say anything about... What the hell? Oh, there's the chest. Okay. Because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is more or less... It's just a, what do you call it? Really? Really? The Volleyball gun actually might be good. How much money? Did I explore everything? I think we're done with this floor. But Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is just your standard dungeon crawler. Like, I think a lot of people mix up a rogue game with just a dungeon crawler. Roguelike is like Metroidvania, it's both and isn't a genre. Yeah, that actually might be a better description. Like, more or less, it's not so much the actual genre, it's... How to put it? It's not a genre, it's a category. That's the way I would probably describe it. It's not a genre, it's a category. That's so fun. All nights. Oh, I have no ammo. What the heck? I have nothing. This game has given me nothing. Alright. This game is giving me nothing. I'm not gonna give anything back. I need some hearts. Come on. Wasn't there another chest? Did we only get one chest room again? Oh shoot, we only got one chest room. Okay. Alright, fine. It's kind of like, honestly, this is... And it... You know, okay, you don't side rant here. Speaking of... Like, I want to talk about Twitch for a second. Of course. This is just no luck run. This is a no luck run. This is a no luck run. We are literally going into the dragon with 2 hearts. Oh, please be merciful, dragon. I mean, I'm glad I was able to get this far, at least. It's been forever since I played this game. Ancient and venerable. I was really hoping to save the machine gun for hell, though. How did that hit me? Ugh. Get your free shots in while I can. Ah, oh, come on. I went too fast. I went too fast. Yep, I knew it. I went too fast. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Slow by your own slow reflexes. That's about right. You call Mystery Dungeon a roguelike because it has some elements of a roguelike games, but it's not punishing. Like I said, a lot of people mix up Dungeon Crawler to me is a genre, but Rogue is like a category. It's a category that you can apply to a lot of different genres. I mean, heck, as you see tonight, Enter the Gungeon, 20XX, Dead Cells, those are all roguelite games. But each of them have like their own very distinct genre or different style of play. So it's kind of messy to actually say it, what it actually is. I really wish I won that one, but I did terrible with the bullet. I did terrible with the bullet. That's how these games go. That is how these games go. But I think for my own health, tonight, I'm gonna actually cut things short tonight. I've been wanting to actually do shorter streams. Since I've been streaming so late at night, I want to try and actually get into a better sleep rotation so I can actually wake up earlier and such. But the problem is, I need to actually be able to fall asleep early enough so I could wake up and actually be more proactive and help myself actually use the entire time of the day. But for now, I think that's going to end it for us tonight. And now, though, Take a look and see who else is streaming here. It's Monday night, and there are a lot of people who are streaming right now. There are a lot of people, actually, so let's give a quick rundown of who's streaming right now. We got Proton John. He's doing game clearing. He's going through Toho Luna Nights. If you ever want to watch a Metroidvania-style game, the Toho franchise, and I know there's a lot of people who love that franchise. There's definitely Proton John. The only difference between roguelike and roguelite, one is permadeath, the other one doesn't. Honestly, like I said, there's so many different iterations. It gets to a point where it's like you need to just call it rogue. Just call it rogue. Make it simple. Either make it like it has progression or it doesn't. At that, like if you're like at that point, like you get to a point where you're splitting hairs. And it's like, are you actually going to be enjoying the game, or you just want to actually play the darn thing? But let's go down the list here. There's Shroomy. He's actually doing some more retro games, actually. I don't know what he's playing, though, unfortunately. He just calls the stream a Shrum Run. Next up, we got Chade. He's actually an old, long time Justin.tv Twitch partner. He's actually playing some shareware games. If you love watching someone play a lot of retro games, a lot of Oregon Trail 2, definitely check him out. And finally, we got two more, actually. Exposure, he's playing Near Replicant 1.22. And finally, we have Batophobe. He's playing some Apex Legends. And that is going to do it for me tonight, though. Tomorrow, we'll probably actually do some beat-em-ups and stuff. I've had some thoughts in my head of changing the schedule around, and I feel like I'll kind of mess with it a little bit this week, since we have this week free for the month of May, where we jump into our next RPG for the month. But, as always, until then, Fahrenheit's, thank you very much for the raid. As always, until then, take care.